Now, a Good Morning Northwest trying to calm tensions in the Middle East as things continue to heat up between Israel and Iran. The U.S. is trying to deter conflict through a $20 billion weapons deal. We're breaking down the latest.
Another sunny, warm day today, but cooler weather and maybe some rain. Looks like we're going to see it. We'll tell you when and where. That's coming up.
And have you seen this tiny house the theft captured all on video? How police need your help to track it down. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Good Morning Northwest, I'm Rob King.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Wednesday, August 14th. Welcome to it. Robin has the morning off. Let's get right on over to Mark Peterson for a look at our forecast today. Mark, you might need a lighter layer if you're heading out the door this morning.
I did because, temperatures into the 40s and low 50s, depending on where you are. We're going to get to those area temperatures in a moment. But right now, officially into the West Plains, 53 degrees. I think it's one of the coolest temperatures we've seen in 3 weeks. Winds south 6 miles an hour. 4 things you need to know. It's a hazy, cool morning. It is going to get warmer today than yesterday. We were only at 76 yesterday. Showers for Thursday night into Friday, and the weekend looks to be gorgeous. Temperatures in the 80s. Forecast radar. Clear today. Even the cloud cover is all moving out. We're going to see that all change Thursday afternoon. Pomeroy up into areas of, you get to Montana, Idaho, and then that comes back around over the top of us, and that's where it'll sit for a couple of hours, and then Friday it leaves, and we'll still see the potential for some few showers, again, on that Canadian line. We have air quality that's moderate, and we're going to be staying within that realm at least through today. Again, 44 in Deer Park, 46 into Cheney, temperatures into the low to mid 50s. It's chilly. It is compared to what we've been having. Our high today was sunshine, a little bit of haze, 83 degrees.
Mark, thanks. Well, this morning, the U.S. State Department approving a potential weapons sale to Israel for roughly $20 billion.
And this comes as the U.S. government has been scrutinized for its failure to pressure Israel after the killing of Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, what do we need to know about this deal?
So the anticipated sale includes F-15 fighter jets, missiles, explosives, and more. 2 key congressional Democrats gave their approval for the F-15 sale in June. On Tuesday, Congress was notified of the Justice Department's approval. Now lawmakers have 30 days to block the sale or let it proceed. If the sale is approved, it will be years before the weapons are delivered. The aircraft not expected to be delivered until 2029. The State Department told lawmakers it will give $3.5 billion to Israel for U.S. weapons and military equipment. Gaza's Ministry of Health says nearly 40,000 Palestinians have been killed. The United Nations says nearly 2 million people have been displaced. President Biden has laid out a 3-phase ceasefire proposal that would free hostages from both sides. CNN analyst says the proposal is key to the success of future negotiations.
President Biden says it is anyone's guess, if you will, at the moment, if this is going to be successful. A huge amount of pressure being put on Hamas as well at the moment, who are insisting that any participation that they may have in this process on Thursday would be conditional that it is President Biden's framework proposal for peace in Gaza that emerged in July that is implemented, not negotiated. They're very afraid that Prime Minister Netanyahu will come and make add-ons.
Tomorrow, a meeting is scheduled to happen between U.S. allies, Israel, and Hamas to present a plan to implement Biden's proposal. It's a result of major diplomatic efforts by mediators, including the U.S., Qatar, and Egypt, to push for a last-ditch effort to end the war and free the hostages before Iran attacks Israel. Right now, it's still unclear whether or not Iran would choose to strike before tomorrow's talks. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Spokane police are looking for a stolen tiny house. The theft captured on video. Police say the woman who owns this tiny home reported it stolen at around 1 p.m. yesterday. Now, in this security footage, you can see the suspect cut through the fence earlier in the day. Then they hook up the trailer, carrying the tiny home to a truck and drive off. This was at a storage facility near East Francis and North Crestline. Police say the thief had a GMC 1500 or a similar truck. If you have any info on this, Spokane police want you to contact Crime Check. That number, 509-456-2233. The city of Spokane has been working to change its approach to homelessness.
And this includes shifting toward a scattered site model for homeless shelters and resources, a goal the city has been working towards for the past few months. The city plans to have 5 to 8 scattered sites. The sites will have space for 20 to 30 people. Each center will be unique. Some only open during the day and others will operate 24/7. The model starts with a housing navigation center scheduled to open around September. This will be an entry point, assessing the needs of individuals before selecting the most appropriate placement option for them. Doug Trudeau is the neighborhood council chair for East Central, the area where Camp Hope was a few years ago. He supports the proposal.
Been home to a lot of that concentration, and some of that has not done well in certain areas of our neighborhood. So we think having it not all concentrated in one area is going to be a better approach to all neighborhoods in the city as a whole.
The city will close the Trent Resource Center by September as planned.
Well, back to school time is quickly approaching, and schools across Idaho are updating their policies in order to comply with the new harmful to minors law. Now, the new law school districts must comply with, restricts public and school libraries from having, quote, harmful materials that could be accessed by kids or risk being sued. An official with the Lakeland Joint School District says the law is explicit in what it deems as harmful, and they've been working on policy changes for a while. One challenge they did run into, however, was how they should address books in the classroom libraries.
Each teacher will create a catalog of the book titles that are in their classroom, and then and provide that to parents, and then the parents will either opt in or opt out. So the kids either get to have access to the classroom library or don't get any access to the classroom library.
Coeur d'Alene Public Schools also had a first reading of its policy revisions Monday evening. You can find more information on the story at KXLY.com. Well, Spokane Public Schools want students to stay off their phones during class this year, and it has a new policy in the works to make sure that happens.
The new policy would require elementary and middle school students to put their phones in a backpack or pencil pouch for the entire day. High school students would be able to use their phones between classes and during lunch. The district hopes the new rules will help students socialize more. It also wants kids to join clubs and after-school activities rather than spending time on their phone.
So at the onset, we'll want to make sure we're educating students, talking to them about the why. Kids want to know the why. They want to know why shouldn't I do that? What is unsafe about it? What is unhealthy about it? How is it maybe it's hurting my learning? So
some parents are concerned about how the policy will work in an emergency, but the district says it will allow students to use their phones to communicate with their parents. The school board will have a first reading of its policy at its meeting tonight, and it plans to vote on it later this month. Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:07.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson here in our forecast for the day. We've upgraded to the 80s since the 70s.
76 yesterday. The cloud cover, it just didn't get as warm as we thought it would, and I don't think anyone was really complaining.
No.
But we're going to be 80s today all the way into next week. Okay. So we're going to talk about what level of 80s we're at, and we'll have a full check of the forecast that's coming your way. There is a hazy horizon on your screen right now with the One Spokane Stadium.
Plus, Spokane's Spanish Immersion School is getting a new name and mascot. We'll have the options on the table next.
And a bear attacks a 3-year-old at a Montana campground. She survived, but what are park officials blaming for this attack? That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Get ready for 10 days of excitement at the North Idaho State Fair presented by ICCU. Don't miss out. Carnival rides, delicious food, and 5 nights of rodeo. Experience tractor pulls, thrilling concerts, and the Extreme Dog Show. There's entertainment for everyone. Don't miss the mesmerizing aerial acrobatic performances, mind-bending magicians, hypnotists, and contortionists. Bring the whole family for contests, interactive exhibits, and fascinating livestock demonstrations. Get your tickets now and join us for fun galore at the North Idaho State Fair.
If you want to shine this summer and say goodbye to that winter weight, then this week is the perfect time to join Move Fitness and get started on a new workout routine to get you sculpted for the swimsuit season. Move Fitness.
Police Activities League provides a safe, fun environment for kids to build trusting relationships with police officers.
Hey, you got a good catch, good catch. Over the summer break, we set up 3 times a week in the city of Spokane across different parks. PAL connects our police officers with youth in our community through games, lunch, and mentorship.
Numerica has volunteered with PAL for the last 4 years. We're proud to donate $1,000 to Spokane Police Foundation. This is how Numerica cares for kids.
This summer, don't sweat it. Bill's Heating and AC has you covered with the best prices on air conditioners and heat pumps. Guaranteed. With over 3,000 five-star reviews, we're the locally owned company you can trust. Our expert technicians provide fast, reliable service to ensure your home stays comfortable all season long. And should you ever have an issue, we're open 7 days a week to provide immediate help. So what are you waiting for? Call Bill's Heating and AC for your free quote today.
After almost 30 years, Davis Furniture has now become Action Business Furniture. They have 3 locations statewide to serve you: Tacoma, Olympia, and now their new store in the Spokane Valley. Their new location on the corner of Park and Sprague has over 15,000 square feet of new and pre-owned office furniture for your business. So whether you're just starting or upgrading your business environment, ABF has it all. From functional to fabulous, they've got what you're looking for. Visit Action Business Furniture, affordable furniture for today's office.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
I need help with their snoring.
Sleep Number does that.
Thank you.
During our biggest sale of the year, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed and free delivery when you add any base.
Save your greed!
We're following breaking news this morning. Spokane police have alerted people in the West Indian Trail neighborhood to shelter in place.
They sent a text alert to neighbors near the 3700 block of West Indian Trail. Roads in that area are currently blocked off, so avoid traveling in that area. We have a crew on the way to the scene, and we'll bring you any details as soon as we learn more.
A 3-year-old is recovering after being attacked by a black bear near Red Lodge, Montana. The bear attacking Sunday night while the girl was sleeping in a tent on the campground. Park officials say the bear had no history of conflicts, adding food and garbage were found nearby. The girl was rushed to the hospital in Billings, her condition not immediately released.
This morning, General Motors is in the hot seat. Texas is suing the car maker, claiming GM violated the privacy of millions of Americans. The lawsuit claims the company misled customers into sharing data about their driving habits by enrolling them in technology-enabled safety programs and then selling the information collected by those programs to data brokers. Now, that data comes on customers' driving habits allegedly ended up in the hands of insurance companies, prompting them to raise some of customers' rates.
People in Puerto Rico are stocking up on food, gas, and water as they brace for Tropical Storm Ernesto. Forecasters warn the storm could reach hurricane strength early today when it tracks just north of the island. Meteorologists say Ernesto could undergo rapid intensification, which happens when a storm's wind speeds increase by 35 miles per hour in 24 hours or less. Puerto Rico could see rainfall totals up to 10 inches in some places, bringing the possibility of flash flooding and mudslides.
And here we are going to see in our 10-second takeaway, morning haze. It's going to be a sunny day today, so make sure you got your shades, maybe a light layer to start the day. It's chilly in some spots. And our high today is going to be 83 degrees.
Today, the Spokane School Board will vote on a new name and mascot for the Spanish Immersion Language School.
The school is an expansion of the dual language program already offered in the Libby Center. Now, one name for that school that's being considered is the Ruben Trejo Dual Language Academy. Now, Trejo was a well-known sculptor and an artist who taught at Eastern Washington University for 30 years. In 1987, he won the highest faculty honor at the university. He also founded the university's Chicano and Chicana Studies program. Now, the two other names are being considered are the Spokane Dual Language Academy and the Spokane Dual Language School.
A lot of us here in the newsroom are big fans of the proposed mascot. Take a look. It's an axolotl, which means water dog in Nahuatl, the language of the Aztecs. Axolotl salamanders are amphibians, spend their whole lives underwater, and has been an important symbol of Mexican culture for centuries. The school says this mascot will give students an opportunity to learn about endangered species and collaborate with organizations dedicated to protecting and preserving ecosystems that sustain life. Little happy guy.
I know.
Nice little smile. Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:14.
Are you looking for some help with back-to-school shopping? Well, we'll have some updates on an event happening today, handing out thousands of backpacks. That's after the break.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better and to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
We've been receiving a lot of calls here at Holiday regarding the smoky air. Here are a few tips. First, replace your filter and run your fan constantly. This is your first line of defense and very inexpensive. This will clean your air by trapping smoke particles at your filter. Second, we do have air purifiers that can be installed directly into your system. Third, it is safe to run your air conditioner. Just make sure your fresh air intake is closed. We're here to help. Call us anytime.
In 16 years, Greg Gerstner will land the perfect cannonball with friends he's already meeting now at AARP volunteer and community events to help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
What happened to the famous host of the hit TV show Catfish? Next in Sun Edition, hospitalized with a broken neck. His warning to others. Next in Sun Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
The swimsuit season has arrived, and that means extra time in the gym to look good this summer at Move Fitness. From squats and lunges for the booty to curls for the girls, Move Fitness has the classes and machines to make this summer your best. And right now, you can join with no enrollment fee. Move Fitness.
Beautiful duet honeycomb shades from Hunter Douglas have a unique, energy-efficient design which provides insulation at the window, helping reduce your utility bills year-round without compromising on style. And now you can qualify for a federal tax credit of up to $1,200 on select styles. To learn more, visit us at hunterdouglas.com or call today.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
4 News Now is brought to you by Canopy Credit Union.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time is 6:17. 6 pump houses are being constructed to support families who lost everything in the Oregon Road fire.
The team behind this mission is Sister Corps, an all-women disaster recovery group. And recently they arrived to town, getting straight to work, meeting families that were devastated last summer by the Oregon Road fire, that 1-year anniversary coming up this weekend. Now, the group Sister Corps is almost 8 years old, and the women are part of it also. They are a part of another organization called Sisters on the Fly. They travel around the country following some natural disasters to offer their help and help people pick up their lives.
We are building well houses for at least 6 families so they can get that water pump going and move into their replaced home.
Now, what these pump houses do is provide an insulated shelter for water pumps in the winter. Additionally, many in our community are helping them while they are here helping us. That includes us here at 4 News Now and our Extreme team. And we'll be live with the Sister Corps project as it progresses tomorrow right here on Good Morning Northwest. Mark, you've been up there with these ladies for the last couple of days, and you're just in awe of the work they're doing.
They're doing retirees flying out on their own dime to then come and donate their time. And Leanne Moore out of Texas. And everything starts with, y'all, I think, we're going to do that. All right. Thank you. You know, it's just, they're all great.
Did any of them have a background in construction?
A couple have been with them for many years and have learned, but no construction backgrounds for the ladies that are here right now.
How cool.
So we had training. Jan Larson from East Valley Middle School, the shop teacher, came in Monday and was teaching. It was great. It's just great feeling all the way around. Here is what it looks like when you're happy doing what you do. And this is Becca, and Edge Construction loaned us these, and we want to thank them along with Star Rentals. They're going to be showing up with a forklift to lift those and put them on trailers. And then Timo Sandwiches fed them yesterday, and Aloha Island Grill last night for dinner. So again, everybody thanking. I'm thanking everyone. Mid-50s today, everywhere you go. Liberty Lake 52, but Deer Park and Cheney into the mid-40s to start the day. We'll all warm up into the 80s, 83 degrees, sunny, mild, south winds 5 to 10, so that's not going to play a huge deal. It is going to keep most of the smoke out of our area, but we're going to hold on to the haze. 56 for the overnight low. Satellite and radar right now, things are looking pretty good. We have a few showers into Idaho. We got a low that's going to come back around, and that's going to bring us rain showers, and that's going to be for Thursday night. Throughout today and tomorrow, looks great. It's Thursday afternoon. This starts coming in Thursday night into Friday. We have what we hope to be beneficial rain. Got about a 20% chance of isolated thunderstorms. That kicks out through Friday, and it returns to a pretty nice day. Air quality right now is moderate, and it'll probably hang out there for the day. 83 for us, 84 Colville, 86 into Moses Lake, Lewiston. You're going to be at 91. Everybody's sunny today. 88 on Thursday. Friday again, 81. Cooler, showery, and clouds. Then it clears out for the weekend. We're going to have upper 80s Saturday, Sunday. Monday, 85. Perfectly average for this time of year. And then Tuesday, 87 degrees. That's a good-looking weekend for lakes, golfing, whatever you want to do.
Not oppressive heat, just kind of comfortable warmth.
Yeah, get by some water, cool off a little bit, but
sure,
not needed.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:21.
The Spokane Velocity looking to finish off the opening round of the Jägermeister Cup on a high note. But the Northern Colorado hailstorm went and stormed on their parade. We'll tell you much more coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How may I help you today?
I'm having some problem with my air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of problem?
Well, it's making a clingety, clangety, clunk sound.
Oh, no worries. We can certainly take care of that for you. Here at Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, we speak your language.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Wait, there's an elevator? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Higher shipping rates may be the cost of doing business, but at what cost?
Turn shipping to your advantage with low-cost ground shipping from the United States Postal Service.
Get ready for 10 days of excitement at the North Idaho State Fair presented by ICZU. Don't miss out. Carnival rides, delicious food, and 5 nights of rodeo. Experience tractor pulls, thrilling concerts, and the Extreme Dog Show. There's entertainment for everyone. Don't miss the mesmerizing aerial acrobatic performances, mind-bending magicians, hypnotists, and contortionists. Bring the whole family for contests, interactive exhibits, and fascinating livestock demonstrations. Get your tickets now and join us for fun galore at the North Idaho State Fair.
The right window shade can do more than just cover a window. Imagine shades that light up to illuminate dark spaces. Shades that adjust automatically for the best lighting or privacy. Shades that improve energy efficiency for lower utility bills. All with legendary Hunter Douglas quality for style that lasts. Hunter Douglas. Shades like no other.
The Tire Store for auto repairs, tires, and wheels. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified, and you can start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minutso. The Spokane Velocity were looking to finish off the last few matches of Jägermeister Cup group play on a high note, but the Northern Colorado hailstorm had other plans. It was scoreless until the 46th minute when the leading goal scorer in the Jägermeister Cup, Bruno Rendon, scored the first goal of the game. The Velocity couldn't recover as they fall 3-1. They will now take on Knoxville SC on the road on August 23rd. And the number 3 pick in the MLB draft, Charlie Condon, made his home debut with the Spokane Indians. He went 1 for 4 with a single, but the Indians lost 5-0 to the Vancouver Canadians. Condon is the highest draft pick to play for Spokane and signed a $9.25 million contract, which is the highest signing bonus for a draft pick in baseball history. Condon and the Indians are home for the rest of the week, with Game 2 of the series starting at 6:40 tonight. The Eastern Washington Eagles traded the green grass for the red turf. The Eagles are now practicing at Roos Field, and it's all to prepare them for that first fall scrimmage on Sunday. The scrimmage is scheduled a little later than usual at this part in fall camp, but it's allowed the team to add more of the playbook. Head coach Aaron Best says it also gives the coaches a better idea as to just how good the Eagles can be.
When you're a head coach, you're rooting for both because you want both to be consistent. And obviously, when you start playing a different opponent, then it's a little bit different. Where you can focus on one side at a time because you're playing an opponent. So all in all, I think it's been very solid up to this point. But Sunday will be a big day for the entire club.
And the scrimmage is at 1 o'clock on Sunday. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Julian, thanks so much. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:26. When we come back, arguments continue on where to hold the trial for the man accused of a quadruple homicide. We'll have the next steps in the University of Idaho murders trial. That's next. And before we go to break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, new warnings about back-to-school scams.
The amount of chatter related to back-to-school scams increased by 71%. So for as many parents who have back-to-school shopping on top of their minds, so the fraudsters as well.
Fraudsters trying to get money or personal information through scams like emails or texts pretending to be from a school administrator, fake scholarship applications, even back-to-school shopping sites that aren't legit and offer prices that are too good to be true.
During the back-to-school period, there's a certain amount of anxiety. And when consumers are stressed, they're not thinking clearly. They're more likely to give away their sensitive data. And so that spells a higher amount of success for the fraudster.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you how to protect yourself from these would-be scammers. With your GMA First Look, I'm Becky Worley, ABC News, Oakland, California.
A fan at a track meet spills jelly on her shirt.
I bet Allison doesn't get jelly on her shirt.
Allison on the track.
Bet Noah Lyles doesn't get smoothie on his jersey.
Noah.
Oh, come on. Bet Carl Lewis doesn't get tomato sauce on his jacket.
Carl.
Dang it.
He spills chocolate sauce on his shirt.
Stains happen to the best of us. When they do, Tide's got you covered.
Pasta in Paris?
When in Rome,
Noah shrugs.
it's got to be Tide. America's #1 detergent.
P&G.
As fans, you always show up big.
You drive hours to away games.
Brave 0-degree weather. You go all out.
Now, it's time to show up just as big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register is literally 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
It's not just our game that needs us.
Our country and local communities do too. Let's get it.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
At Walker's Furniture, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're having a 3-day mattress sale. Beat the Labor Day crowds and save hundreds on top name brand mattresses. Many styles marked down up to 50% off. Plus, take advantage of 3 years no interest financing with no money down, as well as up to $300 of additional free furniture with select purchases, making it the perfect time to upgrade your sleep. This weekend only at Walker's.
Shop the latest back-to-school trends at River Park Square.
A caring nurse who needed some care of his own.
I feel like I'm giving people their lives back again.
That's the upside to Robert's job. The downside?
I'm on my feet all the time.
Robert tried to deal with the pain on his own.
And I would roll tennis balls under my feet, frozen water bottles.
Nothing worked until he got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
Now that I'm pain free, I can make these people feel better.
Can't beat that. Get your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are starting off this half hour with some breaking news. Spokane police are urging people in the West Indian Trail neighborhood to shelter in place.
They say a suicidal man is armed inside a home in the 3700 block of West Indian Trail, just north of Yokes near Assumption School. Allison Martinez is live on scene. Allison, what do we know right now?
As you said, we just spoke with the Spokane Police Department. They're urging residents, especially near the 3700 block of Indian Trail, to stay in their homes. A suicidal person is armed and police are actively trying to defuse the situation. Right now, I'm on the 3400 block of Woodside, and you can see this is where the closures start. Up further ahead, we see SWAT vehicles and several other police cars there also. Now, police say this started around 2:45 in the morning. There are road closures throughout this area, so if you need to get from Francis to the business side of Indian Trail especially, you will have to go around. Now, I asked Spokane Police if anyone else was in the home where that suicidal person is armed, and they said to their knowledge no one else is in there. If you are living in this area near the 3700 block of Indian Trail, do shelter in place at this time. We'll bring you the latest on our website, kxly.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
All right, Allison, thanks. And like Allison said, we'll continue to keep you updated online.
And turning to Mark now for a look at our forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. So we've got a beautiful sunrise looking east over Railroad Bridge over into areas in Idaho, and 56 degrees. Not too shabby. We've got a little haze that we see, and we're going to hold on to that haze through the day. Air quality will probably remain in moderate through the day. So we have that hazy morning. It's going to be warmer today than yesterday. Showers coming in Thursday night, and it's going to be 80s all the way through the weekend, the upper 80s. So clear. Sunny, beautiful day today. Tonight, we'll see a continuation of clear skies, cool temperatures tomorrow morning, and then into the afternoon and evening, we start to see that next thing coming in. By Thursday night, Friday morning, early, we'll start to see that rain potential come into the area. It's going to hang out until Friday morning, and then it'll move out by the afternoon, and then things dry out. Again, air quality in moderate right now, so just be aware of that. Cool temperatures into Deer Park, 44, 46 into Cheney, highlighting the coolness. But we're into the mid-50s throughout the valley and downtown. Here's our forecast for the day. We're going to see a continuation of those sunny conditions. Winds are going to be light, and we're going to have a high today of 83 degrees. Midday, you're going to be sitting around 74, and that is going to be sweet.
Nice. Thanks, Mark. Well, in the race for the White House, the battle between the two vice presidential candidates, is escalating. Both Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and J.D. Vance are upping their attacks on one another on the campaign trail.
With just 5 days until the Democratic National Convention, Vice President Harris and former President Trump head to the Tar Heel state, North Carolina, this week. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest from Washington.
This morning, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz coming off of his first solo campaign event as the Democratic Party's vice presidential pick. Walz attacking former President Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance while appealing to union workers, a critical voting bloc for Democrats.
The only thing those two guys knows about working people is how to work to take advantage of them.
But Walz also forced to defend his military record after Trump's campaign pounced on comments he made in 2018.
We can make sure that those weapons of war that I carried in war is the only place where those weapons are at.
Walz was deployed to Europe in 2003 to protect against potential threats. But Vance says Walz never saw active combat, despite serving in the Minnesota National Guard for 24 years.
Do not pretend to be something that you're not.
Walz, who previously admitted he misspoke, hit back on Vance's attacks.
I am damn proud of my service to this country. And I firmly believe you should never denigrate another person's service record.
This as Trump faces backlash for his virtual interview on social media with Elon Musk, where he praised the billionaire for firing striking workers.
They go on strike and you say, that's okay, you're all gone. You're all gone. So every one of you is gone.
The AFL-CIO calling Trump a scab for the comments, and the United Auto Workers Union filing federal labor charges against the pair for allegedly trying to intimidate and threaten workers. Today, Trump heads to rally in North Carolina as he looks to blunt the economic plan being rolled out by Harris on Friday. Emwin, ABC News, Washington.
Developing now in Florida, a woman is on trial after shooting and killing her neighbor.
This happened after an alleged racially charged confrontation with the victim's children. Hannah Joy's at our Breaking Now desk this morning with new information as this trial starts to unfold. Hannah, what do we know?
So right now, the trial of Susan Lorenz is still ongoing. She is accused of shooting and killing her neighbor, G.K. Owens. Officials say Owens knocked on Lorenz's door after Lorenz confronted a group of kids playing nearby, allegedly calling the victim's children racial slurs. The defense argued Lorenz fired one gunshot throughout her locked door because she felt threatened by Owens. Prosecutors point to inconsistencies in Lorenz's story and behavior, playing the 911 call that day in court, Lorenz sounding hysterical.
Oh my God, this lady tried to break down my door. I shot through the door.
The deputy who transported her for questioning testified that her demeanor was indifferent. Neighbors were also called to the stand, one describing that Owens was unarmed and did not try to enter into the apartment.
At any time, did you ever hear Isaac and Izzy's mom say, "I'm going to kill you"?
No, sir. Lorenz has pleaded not guilty to first-degree manslaughter. The trial is expected to last 1 week. Owens' children could be called to testify. So far, the charge for the case is manslaughter. Investigators say the gun was found buried in a bedroom trash can. The trial may have a racial component, with the jury consisting of 6 people, 4 women and 2 men, all whom are white. Owens' family saying they're disappointed in the jury selection process. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
All right, Hannah, thanks. An inmate who escaped while doing work on the University of Idaho campus has been recaptured. 34-year-old Waylon Savage walked away from a cleaning crew that was helping to prepare campus for the return of students. He was doing time for burglary and grand theft.
Prosecutors in Latah County say the man accused of a quadruple murder should go on trial in the community where 4 University of Idaho students were killed. On Monday, county prosecutors filed an objection to a request from Brian Kohberger's defense team pushing to move the trial to Boise. The defense cited media coverage and a survey of prospective jurors in Latah County. Prosecutors argue Kohberger can still have a fair trial in Latah County. Kohberger is accused of killing Madison Mogan, Kaylee Gonsalves, Ethan Chapin, and Xander Kernodle at a home just off campus. The murders happened in November of 2022. The trial is scheduled for next June. Now, a hearing on the change of venue is scheduled for August 29th. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is just about 6:38.
And Mark, not as good of air quality as we have been seeing, but not too bad.
We cleared out yesterday. We were in good for quite a bit of the day. We're waking up on the low end of moderate, so we could still see good air quality later on this afternoon. But right now, the forecast says, yeah, we're going to hang out at moderate. We got that smoke in the air. We're going to talk about your forecast and what you can expect to see. Again, that morning haze makes for beautiful sunrises and some spectacular sunsets.
And we have another highway closure to tell you about. Details on the detour drivers will have to take near Rockford this week. Next on Good Morning Northwest.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Whether you're hauling your boat to the lake or a team full of soccer players,
Perfection Tire carries a full line of Cooper tires with advanced safety features, warranties, and competitive pricing.
Nobody beats perfection.
Why do dermatologists worldwide recommend La Roche-Posay? Effective skincare like La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer delivers double action to help repair skin's barrier and provide 48-hour hydration for healthy-looking skin. La Roche-Posay.
Goddesses, I bring the vitality of sun.
And I the sea. I took the kids swimming, hit up the farmer's market, and crushed my sales call. Typical Tuesday.
Awaken your inner goddess with Vitafusion's delicious and nutritious gummies. Unwrap new Vitafusion soft chews, available now. Elevate your summer with cashback checking and savings accounts from Canopy Credit Union with an incredible 6.17 annual percentage yield on your first $25,000 in your checking account and a generous 4.07 annual percentage yield on your first $50,000 in your savings. You can potentially earn over $3,500 a year. Level up your finances this summer. Canopy Credit Union. Here, you grow. Limits and conditions apply.
Chill or grill on a new deck from Par this season. Get a free Makita Bluetooth radio or portable pellet grill with a qualifying Par deck package purchase of wood, TimberTech, or Trex. Visit par.com for details. Par, go where the builders go.
What are you going to build? Rethink your back-to-school shopping strategy. I'm Kirsten O'Connor from 4 News Now. I'll show you how spreading out your back-to-school purchases can save money and your sanity. Watch tomorrow only on Good Morning Northwest.
Respect, protect, pay essential grocery store workers.
Because my coworkers and I stood united with our union, UFCW 3000.
We just negotiated a record-setting contract for the essential grocery store workers at Albertsons, Fred Meyer, and Safeway.
We are able to secure funding for workforce development and training and pension contribution increases.
If you'd like a strong union at your workplace, contact us here.
Whether you're going on a long trip or just your daily commute,
Perfection Tires Certified Techs are your trusted resource for efficient, cost-effective repairs and routine maintenance.
Nobody beats perfection.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:41. A section of Highway 27 in Spokane County is now closed as crews replace a failed culvert. The highway is closed between Valley Chapel Road and Morris Road near Rockford. It's about 25 miles south of Spokane. Drivers will have to take Jackson Road and Valley Chapel Road to get around that construction. The Washington Department of Transportation says the closure should last through the weekend.
In our 10-second takeaway on this Wednesday, it's going to be a little morning haze. We're going to have plenty of sunshine today, so grab your sunglasses. You'll need them. A light layer heading out the door. You won't need it for long, but yeah, there's some 40s out there.
Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A company best known for its candy may be on the verge of a big push into the grocery store snack aisle. Wall Street Journal says Mars, maker of M&Ms and Skittles, putting together a $30 billion deal for Kellanova, the maker of Pringles, Cheez-Its, and Pop-Tarts.
And McDonald's is trying to lure adults in with Happy Meals of their own, dubbed the Collector's Meals. They come with one of 6 collectible cups that are decorated with designs based on Happy Meal toys, running the gamut from Hot Wheels all the way to Hello Kitty. I have some people I know in my life that would probably love that.
Hello Kitty fans go hard for Hello Kitty. Good for them.
That's true. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:42.
And we'll have an update on breaking news in the Indian Trail neighborhood right after this break.
Thanks so much for waking up with us here on Good Morning Northwest to kick off your Wednesday. We'll see you after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's our endless summer savings sales event where new Sierra 1500s come with 1.9% APR plus up to $12,000 off MSRP. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles, and ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to those one call that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals. Revamp your laundry space with GE's top-of-the-line front-load laundry machine, each for just $749. Designed to deliver exceptional cleaning power and efficiency. With features like the Ultra Fresh Vent System with odor block, Microban antimicrobial technology to help prevent the growth of odor-causing bacteria. Say goodbye to musty smells and hello to fresh, clean laundry. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
NexGard Plus helps you protect your dog from fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, and more. All in one delicious monthly soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. NexGard Plus, the one you want for one-and-done protection.
If you want to shine this summer and say goodbye to that winter weight, then this week is the perfect time to join Moo Fitness and get started on a new workout routine to get you sculpted for the swimsuit season. Moo Fitness.
Nothing says summer better than spending time on your deck. From the afternoon barbecues to the late night socials, the deck has become the most fun place to be. And nobody knows decking better than the pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
From composite to PVC or wood decking to beautiful railing options. If you're looking for a great new deck, Windsor has the best selection at the best prices.
Windsor Plywood.
Rethink your back-to-school shopping strategy. I'm Kirsten O'Connor from 4 News Now. I'll show you how spreading out your back-to-school purchases can save money and your sanity. Watch tomorrow only on Good Morning Northwest.
It's our endless summer savings sales event, where new Sierra 2500 HDs have 5.9% APR, plus up to $6,500 off MSRP. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
4 News Now is brought to you by Car Wash Plaza.
Welcome back. It is now 6:45. An update to the breaking news we've been following this morning. Spokane police are urging people in the West Indian Trail neighborhood to shelter in place.
They say a suicidal man is armed inside a home in the 3700 block of West Indian Trail. That's just north of the Yokes near Assumption School. Allison Martinez is live on scene with the latest. Allison, what's happening right now?
I'm currently on the 4100 block of West Excel Avenue. Now, this is the other side of the closures. All residents in this area, which is near the 3700 block of Indian Trail, are being asked to shelter in place. I just spoke with SPD, and they say that a suicidal person is armed inside of their home, and police are trying to actively defuse the situation. This started around 2:45 in the morning, and we're still seeing closures as police work through this situation. Right behind me, as we said, this is the end of the closures, the 4100 block of Excel, and these closures go all the way down to Woodside Avenue. If you need to get from Francis to the business side of Indian Trail, police say you'll have to go around. Now, when I spoke with police, they said that nobody else is inside of that home where the suicidal armed person is. If you're living in this area, you are being asked to shelter in place. We'll bring you the latest on the situation on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Allison, thanks. And just to reiterate, that is from Excel all the way down to Woodside if you're driving in that area.
Yeah, be aware as you head out the door, that area will be congested, so just try to avoid it if you can. Mark is here with what things are looking like right now throughout the region, though.
We've got some of the coolest weather I think that it's been in 3 weeks.
I considered a jacket this morning.
You considered it?
I considered
I put a hoodie on. I made up my mind straight away. Took 10 minutes. 44 into Deer Park, 46 into Cheney. We've got temperatures into the mid-50s. Heading into Idaho, you're right there. Spirit Lake, 44 degrees. We love just putting those on there. Just to let you know, it's chilly. 56, probably around 8 o'clock. Then we get to 70 by 11. So it's a cooler, warming trend. And, of course, yesterday we hit 76 degrees. Well, we're going to surpass that, and but not by much. We're going to get to 83 degrees. Going to be sunny. A little bit of haze out there. Air quality, well, we'll touch on that in a moment, but it's hanging in moderate. Heat into the deep south, and along that borderline of that heat, that severe weather continues to fire up, and that is going to be the trend through today as it makes its way towards Tennessee into the Pacific Northwest. We're looking pretty good. We don't have a lot of energy. We are seeing more into parts of Montana and the northern Rockies there. As this continues to make its way out this low, it's going to come back around, and we're going to see that come across our neck of the woods. So sunshine today, clear tonight. It'll be cool. And then we get into Thursday afternoon. Now we start to see those showers come in around us, coming in from the east, working their way over the top of us by Thursday night and Friday early morning. And then it'll hang out through, Friday midday, and then that'll continue to make its way out in around some thunderstorm activity there. We can see gusty winds and heavy downpours, but we have about a 20% chance of seeing thunderstorm activity, but a pretty good chance of seeing rain. Again, air quality in moderate. It should hang out there. It's in the low end of moderate, so we could even have some good air quality later on, depending on some winds shifting around. 81 into Pullman today, 84 up into Colville. If you're heading west, well, you're going to see Moses Lake at 86 degrees, 83 for Ritzville. We'll be at 88 tomorrow, so we're going to warm up. That's sort of that warm air in front of the cold front. Friday 81, back into the upper 80s Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday is really going to be quite nice. And we extend this out, and we're going to continue to be above average and just right above it. And then potentially a week from now, we could get back to those 91 degrees that Rob loves so much.
I'm already dreading it. I just saw it. Yeah, I saw the 91 up here. I was like, darn it.
That's next week's issue. Right now, enjoy what we have.
Future Rob problem.
Yeah.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is 10 seconds to 6:50.
Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks so much for waking up with us to start off your Wednesday. We'll see you after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ability Employment Services.
Did you know you can shop for new furniture at Consign Furniture online? Shop our large inventory of new and consigned furniture for your living room, dining room, bedroom, and outdoor furniture. All the top brands right at your fingertips.
Consign Furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
When it's time to protect your home, call Everhart Painting, Spokane's premier painting contractor. Everhart Painting takes care of every detail and backs the results with their industry-leading warranty. Call now for our summer special. Everhart Painting, your painter for life.
We've been receiving a lot of calls here at Holiday regarding the smoky air. Here are a few tips. First, replace your filter and run your fan constantly. This is your first line of defense and very inexpensive. This will clean your air by trapping smoke particles at your filter. Second, we do have air purifiers that can be installed directly into your system. Third, it is safe to run your air conditioner. Just make sure your fresh air intake is closed. We're here to help. Call us anytime.
The right window shade can do more than just cover a window. Imagine shades that light up to illuminate dark spaces. Shades that adjust automatically for the best lighting or privacy. Shades that improve energy efficiency for lower utility bills. All with legendary Hunter Douglas quality for style that lasts. Hunter Douglas. Shades like no other.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado LT when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
When it's time to protect your home, call Everhart Painting, Spokane's premier painting contractor. Everhart Painting takes care of every detail and backs the results with their industry-leading warranty. Call now for our summer special. Everhart Painting, your painter for life. Did you know you can shop for new furniture at Consign Furniture online? Shop our large inventory of new and consigned furniture for your living room, dining room, bedroom, and outdoor furniture. All the top brands right at your fingertips.
Consign Furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
The time is now 6:52, and it's time to get ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson is here preparing us for a warm and sunny day with possible showers.
And Hannah Joy is here in studio with updates on the U.S. trying to defuse conflict in the Middle East through a $20 billion weapons deal.
But we begin with Allison Martinez. She's live at the West Indian Trail neighborhood where a shelter-in-place order has just been lifted. Allison?
As of just a minute ago, police were able to successfully de-escalate a situation in the Indian Trail neighborhood. SPD says a person was inside of their home, a suicidal person was inside of their home and was armed. Residents in this area were told to shelter in place, but of just a minute ago, the road is now open and residents are able to leave their homes safely. There are no road closures at this time. We'll bring you the latest on our website, KXLY.com.
Spokane police are looking for a stolen tiny house. Police say the woman who owns this tiny home reported it stolen at around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. In the security video, you can see the suspect cut through the fence earlier in the day. Then they hook up the trailer carrying the tiny home to a truck and drive off. This was at a storage facility near East Francis and North Crestline. Police say the thief had a GMC 1500 or a similar truck. If you have any information, contact Crime Check. That's at 509-456-2233. The city of Spokane has been working to change its approach to homelessness.
This includes shifting towards a scattered site model for homeless shelters and resources, and the goal the city has been working toward the past few months. The city plans to have 5 to 8 scattered sites. The sites will have space for about 20 to 30 people. Each center will be unique. Some only open during the day. Others will operate 24/7. The model starts with a housing navigation center scheduled to be open around September. This will be an entry point, assessing the needs of individuals before selecting the most appropriate placement for them.
Well, back to school is quickly approaching, and schools across Idaho are updating their policies in order to comply with the new harmful to minors law. The new law the school districts must comply with restricts public and school libraries from having harmful materials that could be accessed by kids or risk being sued. An official with Lakeland School District says the law is explicit in what it deems as harmful, and they've been working on policy changes now for a while. One challenge they did run into was how they should address books in classroom libraries.
Each teacher will create a catalog of the book titles that are in their classroom, and then and provide that to parents, and then the parents will either opt in or opt out. So the kids either get to have access to the classroom library or don't get any access to the classroom library.
Coeur d'Alene Public Schools also had a first reading of its policy revisions Monday night. You can find more information on our website, KXLY.com.
All right, in the weather, we've had a lot of fires in and around the West Coast and into the Pacific Northwest. Now, while some of those are being dealt with, we're seeing less smoke, but we still have haze in the air that's elevational. It's just going to be around for a while. Smoke forecast for the lower elevations looking pretty good. We're going to be, again, hovering into moderate for air quality, potentially into the good this afternoon. Right now, temperatures in the mid-50s all over the place, but we are going to warm up to 83 degrees and sunny today.
A woman is in jail this morning for allegedly stabbing her old roommate, leaving him with serious injuries. Spokane police say the victim was walking down an alley near the Brown Street Viaduct late Sunday night when he saw 21-year-old Lavender Port and her partner. The three got into a fight, during which police say Port pulled a knife from a bag and stabbed the victim. Port was found the next day and booked into jail.
Prosecutors in Latah County say the man accused of a quadruple murder should go on trial in the community where 4 University of Idaho students were killed. Now, on Monday, county prosecutors filed an objection to a request from Brian Koberger's defense team pushing to move the trial to Boise. The defense cited media coverage and a survey of prospective jurors in Latah County. Prosecutors argue Koberger can still have a fair trial in Latah County. The trial is scheduled for next June. A hearing on the change of venue is scheduled for August 29th.
The U.S. Department is in the process of approving potential weapons sale to Israel for roughly $20 billion. The anticipated sale includes F-15 fighter jets, missiles, explosives, and more. If the sale is approved, it will be years before the weapons are delivered. Tomorrow, a meeting is scheduled to happen between U.S. allies, Israel, and Hamas to present a plan to implement Biden's proposal. Right now, it is still unclear whether or not Iran would choose to strike before tomorrow's talks.
A section of Highway 27 in Spokane County now closed as crews replace a failed culvert. Highways closed between Valley Chapel Road and Morris Road near Rockford. It's 25 miles south of Spokane. Drivers will have to take Jackson Road and Valley Chapel Road around the construction. WashDOT says the closure should last through the weekend. We'll be back with a final check of weather after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, we've got money answers for people who follow pets on social media. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
If you want to shine this summer and say goodbye to that winter weight, then this week is the perfect time to join Move Fitness and get started on a new workout routine to get you sculpted for the swimsuit season. Move Fitness.
Goddesses, I bring the vitality of sun.
And I, the sea. I took the kids swimming, hit up the farmer's market, and crushed my sales call. Typical Tuesday.
Awaken your inner goddess with Vitafusion's delicious and nutritious gummies. Unwrap new Vitafusion soft chews, available now.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Oh, good morning, everybody. There's the haze that we've been talking about. The only benefit to that is the sunrises and sunsets. And we have air quality right now that's in moderate. It's going to hang out there, or maybe even into the good later on this afternoon with a little wind shift. 83 will be our high today. We're going to see temperatures in the mid-70s, middle of the day. Altogether, a perfect Norwegian forecast. Tomorrow, 88 clouds with showers coming in Thursday evening into Friday morning. Could hang out till noon. And then the weekend, we rebound. We're going to have temperatures in the upper 80s, and we're going to have sunshine.
Thanks for waking up with us this morning on Good Morning Northwest.
Sure, loved having you here. We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. It starts right now.